beauties, welcome back to Vlogmas day number 6, and today we're going to be doing our 2023 digital vision board. So what I like to do, oh my gosh, do you hear my cat in the background? Okay, girl. Anytime she thinks I'm talking on the phone, she has to pull up and just put in a word. Anyways, the first thing I like to do is start with a list of goals. So this is just a mock digital vision board because I'm never going to put my real goals out there for the public. So I just made up some goals. I acted like I was a different woman and I just made up some random goals. So I actually just Googled this notepad. It's on rapidtables.com and I literally just start listing out some goals. So first step is to list out your goals. If you want to get fancy with it and set like a scene for it, pour you a glass of wine or tea or water, whatever you desire. Put on some music, maybe pray, do whatever you need to do to get those goals just pumping out of you. And really think about what you want to cultivate in the next year. And I like to dream, but I also like to make sure my goals are somewhat realistic. But, I'm going to put in some dreamer type of goals because you know what? With God, anything is possible. The next thing that I like to do is create some words of the year. We're also going to put those words on our vision board. So for this one, I did create, I did elevate, romance, and compassion. Okay, now it's time for Pinterest. So if you don't have a Pinterest, make you a Pinterest account. I already have one, clearly. And then so I'm just going to go off of the list of goals that I made. And one of my goals was to go to Paris with my boyfriend. So I just searched romantic Paris aesthetic. And I just scroll through and just find the vibe that I'm looking for. If you want to kind of try to create like a certain tone for your board, you can do that. Or it can just be random. Do whatever you want. If you want to do a color scheme, do that. But I just kind of go with the flow. So I'm just looking for the picture that I feel like gives what I'm wanting it to give, So I found this one. I really liked the vibe of it. So I go ahead and click the 3 dots, hit download, and it's now downloaded to my computer. So next I put that I wanted to grow a garden. So I just typed gardening, and I kind of look to see what else there is. I always do whatever I'm looking for in aesthetic because I feel like I find the best type of photos that fit my vibe. So I just did gardening aesthetic. And if you just keep scrolling, like you can find other ideas. And if you click on a photo that you like and you scroll down, you'll actually see other other photos and videos that are similar to the one that you clicked on. So here I'm just searching for the best one. Take your time with this. And if you need to go back, like as you're making your vision board, which I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, but as you're making your vision board and placing your pictures, if you see something that's a little off or that you don't really like the vibe of it, it's not fitting the aesthetic of your board, if you're really into that, which I am, but with this, I kind of did it quick. You can always go back, obviously, and change and find something that fits more of the mood of your board. So now I said on my goal list that I wanted to get a husky dog. So now I'm just searching for a cute little husky picture, and they're honestly also cute. Honestly, I kind of want a husky in real life. Like, these dogs are so cute. I just thought this one was the cutest one. So I'm saving that. Okay, so I did a lot more, but you guys don't need to see that. I think you get the point. Now we're going to go to canva.com. If you don't have a Canva account, make one. It's free. And then you can literally just search templates. I just typed in vision board, and this is what came up. And you don't have to do this. You can do it completely from scratch. But if you're a beginner and you just kind of want to do it quick and easy, I think this is the easiest way. I really liked the vibe of this board. So letting that load up. Okay, so obviously we're not going to use these photos. We're going to use our own. So hit the tab on the side. It's called uploads. And we're going to upload all those files that we just saved to our computer. So do that first. Okay, now we're going to go through and delete the photos because obviously we don't want these. We want our own vision, okay? Now you can take this away, but I liked that it said 2020 whatever, 20 whatever. But I was thinking about changing the colors, but actually I liked them, so I kept it the same. You can change the font if you like. You can even just get rid of this completely if you don't like it. Like, do whatever your heart desires. It's your vision board. So I'm just kind of playing around with some of the fonts. The ones with a crown next to them, that is for the paid version of Canva, which we're not doing that, but you can do that. You know, it's not that deep for me. So then I wanted to put 2023, but put whatever you want. Now, this is the fun part where you get to add all your images. And the strategy that I use, I like to do kind of like an Instagram feed. I don't like to do too many pictures with your face in it. So I do a picture with people or a person and then an object, and then picture with a person and then an object. It doesn't have to be like that, but I find that it gives the board some variety. It's better to look at visually. This one was covering up her face, so I'm going to go ahead and move my graphics or move my 2023. I also like to go off of color. On this one, it wasn't perfect, but the top part of this vision board I really like because you get some blues, you get some neutrals, some greens, some whites. It's just well put together. The bottom, you'll see in a little bit. It wasn't my favorite, but I'm just doing this for tutorial purposes just to show you guys how easy it is to make a digital vision board. Okay, so now I'm just adding the rest of my photos, kind of playing around with them. And if you want to adjust your photos, just double click it and then you can crop it, you can move it, you can make it bigger, do whatever you need to do. And this girl, she wants a Chanel bag. Wow, she's living her best life. But she's also a good person. She's got romance in her life. She's adventurous. She takes care of herself, but she cares about others. It's not just about her. It's about helping out her community too. Now I just zoom in a little bit just so I can get a better view of the board and what it's looking like. Make sure I like how everything looks. Again, the bottom is not my favorite, but it's okay because this is just a tutorial. Now I like to just go in and zoom in on some of the photos because I want more of the image to show or the object to show rather than the background in the picture. So I'm just adjusting all the photos that I feel like could use some adjusting. You don't have to do this, but you can do it if you'd like, if you're kind of a perfectionist like me. Okay, now we're gonna go to the left side and click on text, and I'm just gonna add a subheading, and I'm gonna play around with some different fonts, and this is where we're gonna add our words of the year, and I chose 4 of them. So just play around with the fonts, type in one of your words and just start playing around with the fonts and see which one you like. change the size, move it around, change the color. Now that I found my font, now I'm going to change the color. So I'm just playing around with some different colors to see which one looks the best. So I decided to go with white, and now I'm just moving my word. And you can actually duplicate this so that way all your words are the same size and you don't have to like redo it every time. So you just copy and paste it. And then just play around and figure out where you want to lay it. I try to spread the words around the board, like you don't want them too close to anything. The bottom, the bottom is bothering me. It's really not my favorite, but I love the top part of this. Again, this is just for tutorial purposes, but it is kind of bothering me. But that's okay. I'll perfect my own personal board, and you do the same with yours. So now I'm just zooming in to see how my board looks, make sure that I like it, and I do for the most part. And this is literally how you can create your own digital vision board. You don't just have to do this for 2023. You can literally do this for anything in your life. If you just need some inspiration, and then you just click share and download, and then you can just save it. And what I like to do is I like to send it to my phone and make it my background, because it's just a nice reminder of like what I want to achieve for the next year. So I also put it as my background on my computer. You can do whatever your heart desires. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what other videos you'd like to see. Make sure you are subscribed and you thumbs up this video. I have a lot more Vlogmas videos coming for you guys. Love ya. Bye.